When the Taliban seized power in Afghanistan in 2021, most countries closed down their diplomatic mission in Kabul and started evacuating their citizens. However, that wasn't the case with China. China was among the first nations to develop a diplomatic channel with Taliban and also declared that it was ready for friendly and cooperative relations with the regime. Now, Huawei is gearing up to install CCTV camera in all Afghan provinces. So why is that? For decades, Beijing has worried about scrutiny in Afghanistan. During the Taliban's first stint in power in the 1990s, Beijing worried about the possibility of Uyghur fighters using camps in Afghanistan as a base to launch attacks. Then, in the early 2000s, Chinese workers were killed and kidnapped in the country. China also shares a remote but direct border with Afghanistan. China's clear yet gradual shift from cultivated disinterest to growing engagement in Afghanistan took place over the past decade. Huawei's involvement in Afghan security networks suggests that Beijing is advancing towards profiling Afghans to increase its influence in the nation. China may be looking to snoop on members of the East Turkestan Islamic Movement. The East Turkestan Islamic Movement is a separatist group founded by Uyghur fighters, members of the Turkic-speaking ethnic majority in China's Xinjiang province, that is. The Shenzhen-based company has for several years been at the center of an intense tech standoff between China and the United States. Washington has warned that Huawei equipment could be used for state espionage, an allegation the Chinese firm disputes. Since 2019, sanctions have cut the company off from global supply chains that gave it access to US-made components and technologies. Huawei is a private, unlisted company and is therefore not subject to the same obligations as other major firms. The European Union recently described Huawei as a risk to the bloc and called on member states to exclude its equipment from their mobile networks. Britain and Canada last year have also banned Huawei from their 5G networks.